Good morning. I'm Dr. Marchini, and I'm here today talking to Officer Mathais about our school safety program. Good morning, Officer Mathais.
Good morning, everyone.
As everyone knows, you're our school police officer. I was wondering if you could tell us a few minutes or talk to us a few minutes about your role.
Yes, absolutely. I'd like to talk to you guys today a little bit about safety and security here at O&J Roberts. Specifically, I'm going to talk about building security first. One of the things that I wanted to discuss was safety of our buildings. So when we talk about that, we talk about the doors that we have open for students in the morning entering school. We have 4 doors where students can enter, both in the north wing, bottom floor, coming off of the tennis courts and the stadium parking lots. And then we have our bus entrance as well as our main entrance. At 7:30, all of the doors in this building do get locked up, and we only want people to use our front doors at our main entrance, which is where our visitors and students who need to come in at that time of day should be let in. Something I wanted to ensure was that students don't allow other students indoors that are locked. We've seen that over the years where kids will allow a student
We
in.
have. Just encourage them to walk around to the front and come in, sign in, etc.
That's correct.
Great. Now, we've introduced a lot of safety equipment in the building over the years. There's probably some information students might need to know about all that safety equipment too.
We have, and we have a variety of very common items here at school, of course, like our fire alarms. We have an emergency alarm just outside the nurse's office that will actually sound if there's something happening in that area that we need people to respond to and or to help with. We also have our AEDs around the building, the automated accelerated defibrillators if someone is in cardiac arrest, so those machines are around the building. Additionally, we have the new lockdown magnets, which I know they did a little PSA on the Paul report regarding our lockdown magnets, which are new. And then we are getting what's called a med sled, and I wondered if maybe you could just talk briefly about that item.
Yeah, the med sled looks like a sled you might go sledding outside on the snow. And if we had a fire and we had to evacuate someone who was either unconscious or maybe a wheelchair-bound student or adult, they could be placed in the sled and then strapped in and then pulled down through a series of ropes down the stairway and out in an emergency. Very simple to use. We had a half-hour training. They actually put me in the sled, and Dr. Early dragged me down. And it was very easy to move any size person very quickly. So we're looking forward to getting them installed in a few days too.
Awesome, yeah.
So, we're putting this new initiative in place and getting training. Our staff has already been trained on the Run, Hide, Fight initiative. Can you tell us a little bit about that for the students?
Yes, Dr. Marchini, as you know, Run, Hide, Fight is a response to an active shooter or intruder situation. And as you mentioned, the staff has gone through some training. I know that you have sent some emails home to parents. We're looking to do a video and advisory within the next few days, and then eventually put our students through a drill where we will practice for an emergency situation like that. Run, Hide, Fight is exactly what it says, in that the first thing you should do if you can get out is to run from the situation. If you're not able to do that, you would hide and barricade, and then lastly would be to fight if the person got into the room or space where you are. And we're trying to work through that and encourage everyone to understand that they would have choices in an active shooter situation. So we're working really hard to get that information out there about this response.
So all of these safety and security measures, the equipment, new drills, it's really dependent, even having the doors locked and not letting other people in, really depending on everyone, the students, the teachers,
Absolutely.
All folks who are in this building. It's probably 1,600 students and about 200 staff members all working together on keeping it safe.
Yeah, that's right. And students need to know they play a big part in this. And if they see something, they need to say something. Come to any trusted adult here in the building, whether it's myself, you, any office staff up in the main office, a teacher. Certainly we want to hear about it, as soon as they're concerned about it. But in fact, if, they end up telling their parents, that would be helpful as well. And we do have a tip line here at O&J. Our OJR tip line is area code 610-469-5783.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I know we've been having training with the staff. We've been working on getting information out like this little video. You have a training video going out to students. We'll have some live activities. In the past, we had lockdown only. So now we're really expanding that, giving some options, but everybody's got to work together.
Yes, that is right.
Yeah, thank you, Officer Mathais. I really appreciate all your help. I know you're here. We have another certified police officer in the district, Chief Smith. And in the evenings, we also have another gentleman who's also a sworn-in police officer for evening events. And so we really rely on you heavily and really appreciate all your help.
Thank you. And of course, as you know, we have our security staff, and we talked about Pennsylvania State Police on this campus, particularly uniformed police officers coming up and doing walkarounds, and really how students should just feel comfortable knowing that they're up here, just, you know, making sure that we're having a good day.
Right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. And remember, if you do have any concerns, ask an adult. Come down and ask the office. You can use the tip line. And if you have anything that you want to talk to us about, maybe a friend needs some assistance, or there is a rumor, or you think there's a threat, we want to follow up on everything that you let us know about. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.